Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some Monster Jam racing action here in Salinas, California. And here we go, starting off with the #1 qualifier, El Matador, and the driver of this truck is Darren Basil. This is his first show on my RoR series, and he is looking to come out with a racing victory as he was the #1 qualifier. And definitely a good lap right there for him with a time of 21.02. Now he's going up against Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm just going to let you guys know right now, many of the trucks in this show are smaller based trucks, so they really aren't well known, and they're trying to get a spot in the World Finals. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right there, definitely not a very fast lap, and he's not able to beat El Matador. But here is the Patriot, the #2 qualifier, also looking to have a solid lap here. And here he goes, keeping that turn nice and tight. Very well done there from the Patriot. His qualifying time 20.07, this time is a 20.31, so not bad. He's going up against Time Flies. This truck is, oh, and he spins out right there, but this is a very cool looking truck. It's based on an old school kind of car, as the name is Time Flies, but he has no chance at winning this race after spinning out right there. And so he's just going to try and finish this lap. And Time Flies finally finishes. Next up is Monster Energy here. He's going up against the Devastator, so Damon Bradshaw. Let's see what he can do. A little deep in that turn and very slow coming off that turn. Not a good lap there. A good half a lap for Damon Bradshaw. Can he make it up here? And a good finish for the lap for Monster Energy. A time of 21.47 as he rolls that truck and he's trying to save it. But that's going to flip that truck over, but that's alright. Here we have the Devastator truck. He is looking to make a deep run here. He was the 14th qualifier, but he is trying to upset Damon Bradshaw and Monster Energy, and he is off to a good start here. Good first pass. And over the second ramp. Wow, that was a very good lap at a time of 20.03 for the Devastator as he rolls that truck at the end. But now we have Lindsey Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader. He's going up against Stone Crusher. Here he goes. He's off the line good. Lands that truck nicely. Oh, and he is way deep. It looks like his rear steering wasn't working on that truck. That could come back to hurt him later on. And oh yeah, he is all over the place here. Yeah, that was a really bad lap for Lindsey. And he's going to roll the truck at the end too. It's 3 straight trucks that have rolled because they're just going so hard to get the win. But that was a slow time for Lucas Oil at a time 22.23. But here we have Steve Simpson. Stone Crusher, he has not had a good year on this Monster Jam tour, but he is looking to make that up tonight. And that is a fast lap there from Steve Simpson. That truck kicks over and barrel rolls. Oh no, and on all fours, what a save, and Stone Crusher is going to win that race. Next up in this round, we have Spider-Man versus Titan. So, here's the Spider-Man truck. Everyone likes Spider-Man truck, always looks good. And definitely not a bad lap there from Spider-Man at a time of 20.78. Is the time, and he is rolling that truck as well. Oh, and he's not able to save that, but now we have Donald Ependendio in Titan, and he is looking, he needs to run a good lap here to get this upset. Well, not an upset, but it'll be a good win for him. And he is flying right now. Huge air off there, up on 2 wheels, over the car. He still has time. And a little bit slow, but oh, no penalty there. And he wins the race with a time of 20.35. Next race here, we have the Mohawk Warrior versus Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger. So George Bellahan here driving the Mohawk Warrior. And good turn there. He's on the ramp square. Got some huge air off that ramp as well. Now he's spinning this truck around. And a very nice lap right there for the Mohawk Warrior. Let's see if Dennis Anderson can beat a time of 20.37 here. Dennis is the lower qualifier in this matchup, so this will be an upset, but he is Dennis Anderson. And that is a very nice tight turn right there. Wow, he is looking to put a whooping here on Mohawk Warrior. Wow, he got around that track very quick with a time of 19.84. What a lap from Dennis Anderson, fastest of the night. Next up, we have El Toro Loco, driven by Mark McDonald. He is a veteran racer, always one of the best, and he is looking to run a great lap here against Son of a Digger. Ryan Anderson driving that Son of a Digger machine. Great lap here from El Toro Loco, and wow, that was the fastest lap of the night so far, 19.69. That's going to be pretty much impossible here for Ryan Anderson to beat, but he's going to try his best to it. And he's going very hard for that first lap. Kind of took it slow over the racing lane, but yeah, he is not going to be able to beat El Toro's really fast lap, but still a good lap there from Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Next up, we have Tom Meents versus Devin Jones in Barbarian. Oh, and Max D, he's going to roll the truck here. Oh, no. Tommy's going to try and bring this truck around. He will indeed be able to save it here, and he's going to finish the lap. But that is not what the crowd was expecting out of Tom Meents. Now, Devin Jones driving the Barbarian truck, looking to capitalize on this great opportunity to move on to the next round, where he will face Stone Crusher if he can beat Tom's lap. And here he goes, Devin Jones in Barbarian. He's going to take an easy run here and hopefully get the win. And here he goes. Not the best lap indeed, but that is alright. Clips the car, and finally he's going to beat Tom Meents Max D. Next race up, we have El Matador, I believe. Yep, versus Titan. So here we go. Darren Basil and El Matador, the #1 qualifier, looking for the win here. And oh, he had trouble around this turn. He's up on two wheels. He does eventually get over, but that is a time of 22.50, not the fastest lap. Now here we go, Titan. His hometown is in California, so Salinas, he is one of the favorites to win this event here. He's keeping this turn nice and tight, clips the car, and wow, he totally missed the ramp, but the officials are not giving him a penalty. And this is going to be close here, folks. Nice finish there from Titan, and that's a time of 20.24. Actually a very fast lap. Next up, we have the Patriot versus Gravedigger. Can the Patriot get another upset here? He's looking to upset the best in the business, Dennis Anderson. A little deep in that turn and clips the car, but he ended up flying over those cars, and that is going to be a time of 20.37. Also a very fast lap. Here comes Dennis Anderson. Oh no, he's having trouble already. And this is not going to be a winning run here, as Dennis had to take it very slow because that truck is really all over the place, and he hasn't had time to dial in today, and that truck rolls at the end. So that's going to be the end of his racing night. Next up, we have Mark McDonald and El Toro versus the Devastator Machine. Here comes El Toro. Let's see what he can do. Slow down a little bit there around that turn. That could hurt him here. Taking this turn a little bit deep, but he flew around it for a pretty quick time of 21.83. Next up is the Devastator. He was the 14th qualifier, so not very good, but his laps all night have been very fast. And this one looks no different as he is flying around this track. Had a little trouble there, bad bounce. But look at how tight this turn is. Wow, what a lap there from Devastator. That truck clips crazy and it's barrel rolling. But he's going to win that race. Oh, what a crazy finish. That truck, it held up after that beating it just took, but it held up. Next up we have Barbarian here versus Titan. And nice air there from, oh no. And Barbarian, he's going to roll that truck and, oh, he's able to bring it back on all fours and he's going to finish this lap. But that's when he raced against Tom Mentz, Tom flipped and recovered. And so Devin Jones gets the same thing. Stone Crusher here looking for the victory against Barbarian. He needs to be a time of 27 seconds flat. And oh my, Stone Crusher, he's up over the freestyle ramp. He's still looking for the victory though. He has plenty of time and he's going to take it nice and slow and get that victory against Devin Jones in Barbarian. The next matchup here we have Titan versus Stone Crusher in the semifinals. Oh no, and Titan's having trouble now as he clips the car and he is not having a good time right now. And not a bad turn there to finish it off, but it was very slow. The time for Titan is going to be 21.78 going up against Steve Sims in the Stone Crusher. Let's see what Steve can do. He's off the line looking hot. Here he goes. Nice tight turn right there. And here he goes into the final turn. Can he hold the lead? And yes, what a race there from Stone Crusher. His lap time is 20.65. Next up in the other semifinal, we have the Patriot versus Devastator. Two trucks who haven't been on this circuit yet this year, looking for a victory. And Patriot, he airs it out pretty good right there off the racing lane. This turn he took a little wide, but it was fast indeed. And his time is going to be a time of 20.17. It's going up against the Devastator, who has had pretty good times today for being such a low qualifier. Let's see if he can pull off the upset against Patriot here. Kind of spun out right there, but he's trying to correct himself. Oh no. But that jump kicked him the wrong way, and he's not going to be able to recover from that. And the Patriot advances. Here's the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Sims and Stone Crusher versus the Patriot. Here we go. Steve Sims, he's off the line. Here he goes. And what a turn there from Steve as he is gassing it right now. Hits kind of crazy, but lands it perfectly. And wow, what a lap here from Steve Sims. That's going to be incredibly hard to beat as that truck flips over and ends up laying on all fours at a time of 19.90. Here comes the Patriot. This would be a crazy upset right here. He had trouble right there already. And Steve Sims just ran a perfect lap. He's close. If he can make it up in this turn, oh no. He's not going to be able to do it. A time of 20.32. A very close race. But Stone Crusher wins racing. So thank you guys for watching. And make sure you check out the freestyle coming up next.